Hello everyone and welcome back to Neptune's Child Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my second tarot channel here on YouTube. And today we are doing a pick a card for those of you looking into ways in which you can help to improve your career. So our question for our pick a card is, what can I do to improve the success of my career, or what can I do to improve my career success? So we do have 3 crystals here, and I am going to be adding in one of these cards for your reading, which are actually going to be part of your reading, but it's solely based off of the artwork that you can choose with that and one of the crystals that are here. So what can you do to improve your career success? So pile number 1 is going to be the sunstone, and I will give you guys a closer look at the crystals and the artwork, but let's just get these cards out. So pile 1, what can you do to improve your career success? Okay, so we have this artwork here. And let's see, pile number 2 is going to be the smoky quartz. What can pile 2 do to improve their career success? We have this one for pile 2. And then pile 3, this one's like pile number 3. What can pile 3 do to improve their career success? Pile number 3. Okay, so let's get a closer look at the cards and the crystals. So pile 1, this is going to be your card here, and that is with this sunstone crystal. For pile number 1, what can you do to improve your career success? Pile number 2, you are going to be this card here with the smoky quartz. And then pile number 3 is going to be this, I believe it's an ocean jasper, and a little ocean jasper heart, and then we have this card here for you. Pile number 3. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time. Timestamps will be down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the comments. If you do feel drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly okay for this reading, as you may have messages that are kind of going through the piles. You may want to listen to all the piles to see which one resonates with you the most. What can you do to improve success in your career? So let's get into it. Hi pile 1, so those of you that resonated with this card here, this is going to be your reading. And I am going to pull your tarot first, and I am going to be using the Aquarian tarot for our reading today. For those of you that are interested, I will have all of the decks listed down below in the description box. So let's get started. Pile number 1. What can you do to improve your career success? What can pile number 1 do to improve their career success? And we're going to pull the tarot, and then we'll get some oracle messages. What can pile number 1 do to improve their career success? Okay, so we do have the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have the 10 of Swords, What can pile number 1 do to improve their career success? We also have the King of Swords. We have the Page of Cups, and then we also have the Nine of Cups. Okay. So let's see. Now we do have Pisces energy here. Pisces, we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then we also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So what I'm seeing from the tarot with this Ten of Swords, which is kind of like the most standout to me, the Ten of Swords, I feel like in this case, for you wanting to improve your career success, for some of you, this Ten of Swords can represent some type of ending, you know, maybe working towards letting something go. For some of you, it could be, let's just say, leaving a job that you feel like you're not able to progress or move forward into. I'm also seeing this Ten of Swords as overthinking, overanalyzing, being in your head about something and just kind of like feeling mentally drained with just thinking and thinking and thinking. And so what I'm feeling here with you having the King of Swords is Spirit wanting you to really focus your attention towards what your vision is for where you want your career to go. The King of Swords is clarity. It is thinking about what the facts are, all the details, and thinking about things very clearly. And so with this Ten of Swords, if you are someone who has a tendency to kind of get in your head and overthink, overanalyze certain plans, certain decisions, and things of that nature, I am feeling that with the Nine of Cups energy here, this card is about fulfillment and happiness, satisfaction, also about feeling abundant. And so I feel like you are someone who is extremely creative with the Page of Cups energy here. And this is about you opening yourself up to your creative, youthful passions that you might have. And also with the Page of Wands, not being afraid to pursue what those passions are. The Page of Wands is about setting out on a journey of self-discovery, discovering of passions, and allowing those to really lead you towards where you are wanting to take your career in this case. And the Page of Wands is kind of like this energy that is very fiery, very passionate, very creative. And it's us having that kind of like that fire lit within us that is helping to lead us towards what our goals are, our dreams are. And so with the King of Swords, I feel like this is you, you know, thinking about things very clearly. And if it helps you, maybe writing things down, kind of brainstorming creative opportunities or creative ideas, rather, are something that you are letting just kind of flow through to you and about you pursuing those. So some of you, that can be going towards other opportunities or keeping yourself open to other creative opportunities that might be there that are going to lead you towards the success you're really wanting within your career. But I feel like all in all with the Nine of Cups, it's about you really doing something that makes you happy, that makes you feel fulfilled. And because the success can be defined differently by each one of you, right? Some of you could say, okay, well, I won't feel successful in my career until I make X amount of dollars. Or for some of you, feeling success in your career could be about public recognition. You know, I won't feel like I've made it until, you know, other people notice who I am, or things like that. Depends on what you're doing for your career. And so that type of abundant feeling could be something that is very different for each one of you. So think about what your plan is, I feel like, with the King of Swords energy, and have a clear vision of what it is that you are wanting to kind of bring in towards you. And I feel like the bottom line with the Nine of Cups is that you feel happy, you feel satisfied, you feel fulfilled. And if there's anything about your current path that you're on right now when it comes to your career that doesn't make you feel happy, or doesn't really quite feel like it's in alignment for you, this is where you really weigh your options between what your head and your heart is really telling you, and allow that focus and that discipline. Taking decisive action, I feel like, is another key point here with the King of Swords, because you can have lots of creative ideas that come to you with this Page of Cups energy here, and a lot of creative inspiration that you also draw from this Page of Wands. But with that King of Swords energy, that is where you have a clear plan, clear direction of what it is that you are envisioning for yourself, and what, maybe defining what success means to you with that Nine of Cups energy. And I feel like that is where Spirit is saying, as long as you feel like you're able to creatively express yourself, or, follow and pursue what your passion is, that success is going to be, like I said, defined in different ways, right? Some of you may feel, okay, well, if I, take this path and it's going to lead me to abundance and prosperity, and feeling super comfortable in life. But the Nine of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment, and also about dreams, wishes being fulfilled. And so think about what your dream is, and what, maybe even needs to kind of be removed from your life that isn't really helping you to achieve that place. Like if some of you are kind of stuck in a job that you feel is not allowing you to creatively express yourself, and that's kind of the soul urge that you feel kind of coming in, or you feel like, you don't feel passionate about what you do anymore, right? This is about you being open to making those changes towards the things that are going to bring you the fulfillment that you're really looking for. Okay, so let's look at your card here. We have Go Deeper, and it says, expressing the deeper meaning in life while staying attuned to childlike wonder is at the heart of all great art. Okay, so I noticed that you do have 2 pages here. The pages can represent children within the tarot, but if you think about a child and you think about the excitement and the ways in which they want to express themselves, and they want to paint, and they want to draw, and they want to do, having interest in many different things. I feel like this is also the key for you as well with your career success, is that you channel into that energy of your inner child and allow yourself to just kind of open up to that type of energy. Creativity, which is something that we're seeing in both the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, both creative inspiration. The Page of Cups is going to be a little bit more of intuition and your feelings, your emotions that you have surrounding those decisions that are going to help lead you towards that career success. But let's get a little bit more information here. Let's go into these ones here. I'm just going to move that over there. So let's see, pile number 1. What can pile 1 do to improve their career success? Right, so mostly I feel like it's explore your passions, explore your creative energy, and allow that to lead you. Because it can be, for some of you, if you feel like you're super creative, and that if you've pursued these creative passions, are they really going to lead you towards the fulfillment that you're really looking for, the success? Okay, and the Nine of Cups is that very abundant feeling. So I feel like emotional fulfillment is something that is very important for you for your career, is that you feel happy when you're doing it. You don't feel miserable. You don't feel like something is still lacking and missing. So I feel like that is definitely a key thing for you, pile number 1. That is that it makes you happy, right? Because that could be something that, means, do I want to continue on this path, or do I want to do something completely different? So pile 1, what can you do to improve your career success? Okay, so we have Phantom Quartz, and it says embrace change. Okay, embrace change. Let's see what else. Let's get one more. What can you do to improve your career success? Like I said, for some of you with that 10 of Swords, it could be bringing something to an end, right? In order for you to move towards something new. So we have Black Tourmaline here, and it says protect your energy. Okay, and this may even be like coworkers, people that you have around you. It can also be you when you're kind of like in that process of making choices, making decisions, quieting the outside noise, not really comparing yourself, I feel like, to other people as well, and just kind of doing your own thing. So being mindful, right? Protecting your own energy, especially if you're, say, stuck in a career or a job environment that is not really conducive to you kind of opening up your energy here, then I feel like definitely removing yourself where necessary. For some of you, it can be just taking some time for yourself, right? Especially if you have family and children and things of that nature, or you can become very busy. So I'm also feeling, in order for you to kind of truly get into that creative kind of process, to think about and explore what ideas you might have in mind, that you take that time that you need to bring that mind to a state of peace and calm, so that you are able to clearly envision where you see yourself going, where you want to lead your career, and you're able to make decisions from a very clear headspace. Taking decisive action, like I said, with that King of Swords energy. So let's see what else. Pile number 1. What can you do to improve your career success? What can pile number 1 do to improve their career success, or success in their career? We have the new moon in Leo with shine. And so I'm also getting that this is about you being comfortable with, and also confident, I feel like, definitely with the Leo energy here. Confident in yourself that you will be able to find success within your career by you truly believing in yourself. This gives me a lot of that Wands energy here, which is all of that creative inspiration, passion, motivation, things of that nature. I do feel like I want to clarify the Ten of Swords. So let's see. What is this Ten of Swords here, Spirit? And I feel like also with this card saying shine, it's also about you putting yourself out there, not being afraid to put yourself out there, right? Not being afraid to pursue whatever your passions, your dreams, your goals, your desires are, and allowing your heart, I feel like, to lead you. What is the Ten of Swords here for pile number 1? We have the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so yeah. What I'm feeling is that some of you might have like conflicting thoughts, conflicting ideas, being torn in two directions. And that Two of Swords can lead to stagnancy, where we make no decision at all. And so I feel like with the Page of Swords energy here, it can be you doing your research, looking up information, learning. For some of you with the Page of Swords, it can even be studying, right? Taking another class, or going back to school, taking an online class. So let's see what else. What can pile number 1 do? Why is the Ten of Swords here? We have the Death card. Okay. And so with the Embrace Change with the Phantom Quartz, the Death card is about endings, and also new beginnings. It is also about change, transformation. Okay. So I'm seeing this kind of around all of this sword energy here. And the swords in the tarot are our thoughts. They are the communication. They are our ideas. And, the ways in which we express ourselves in that way. So what I'm seeing with the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords is maybe changing, and acknowledging when you have a split decision, or when you have conflicting thoughts or ideas, and allowing yourself to really kind of work through them as best as you can, right? With the Death card. And with this being embracing the change, I'm feeling that this is something for you where you maybe acknowledge how overthinking or overanalyzing certain decisions and choices have led to, say, stagnancy within your career. Okay? And more or less kind of go with what your heart, because once we start getting in our head and overthinking, overanalyzing, we're not tuned into, say, the intuition in our heart space. This is more kind of letting in a way, like the ego take over and keep us stuck maybe in a place of fears or doubts within ourselves, that if we make a certain change, if we leave the current job to kind of go for something else, it's kind of like we end up talking ourselves out of it, right? So this is you being comfortable with change, right? Growth, expansion. Especially if you feel like whatever you're doing in your career, like you've reached your limit, or you feel like, you've reached that ceiling in some way where you're not, the opportunities are not there, or you're not getting the recognition that you deserve, or you feel that need for a shift or a change in those directions. Okay, so this is Spirit saying you want success, we want to evolve, we want to grow, we want to go to next level with the career. We have to embrace those changes and be comfortable with and confident, I feel like, in yourself. Okay, so let's also get one of these cards here. What can pile number 1 do to improve their career success? We also have a strong Scorpio energy here. Okay, so it's knowing when to let something go and take things to the next level, right? Because otherwise, if we stay at that place and we're questioning and questioning and questioning, it's like we're not growing. We're not allowing ourselves to expand and to grow. So by you tuning into these energies here, like I said, a lot of creative energy, a lot of heart that you're putting into this. So yes, definitely getting comfortable. We have observation here, and it says patience, attention, pause, and also being watchful, right? So this can be you maybe paying attention to where your thoughts are at, maybe being more observant of, what you've got going on in your career. Are you at a place that you feel is allowing for growth, for expansion? Do you have ideas that keep popping into your mind over and over again, right? You can be more observant of your own thoughts and how you could be potentially talking yourself out of certain amazing ideas that you might have, right? Change is not comfortable. It's not something, that we just kind of jump right into. Some people do, and they're good with that, right? Because they feel confident and they know that they are going to make something, like some powerful moves. But change can be something that is very uncomfortable. But to me, that says a lot about you allowing yourself to transform. Okay, I'm also saying letting go at the bottom, release, farewell, and impermanence, right? So if we're wanting to evolve and grow, we have to be comfortable with change, right? Knowing that sometimes some situations that we're in can serve a purpose, right? It may be that we do something and we start out on a creative project or working towards something within our career, and we've grown all we can in that area or in that place. And if we want to continue to evolve and bring in more success, we have to get comfortable with changing ourselves and growing and allowing ourselves to do that. Otherwise, our own thoughts and our own mind might keep us stuck exactly where we're at, right? And we don't feel fulfilled. So yes, I'm definitely feeling like getting comfortable with change and allowing yourself to expand is definitely going to be something very powerful for you, pile number 1. So what I want to do, I'm actually wanting to pull one of these cards, right? Because we have impermanence here. Where is it at? I thought I just saw it. Yes, it was underneath the deck. Impermanence, right? So to me, it's like understanding that if we're in something, it may not last forever, right? It may not last forever, but it's only helping us to kind of grow into, say, the next stage, the next level, right? It's also, to me, kind of saying in a way, don't get so comfortable, right, with where you're at. Be open to changes. Be open to exploring. Be open to, ideas that are going to help you, lead you towards that feeling of fulfillment and abundance, right? But by being confident in yourself to continue to grow, continue to evolve, okay? Which is you truly, like Spirit is saying here, truly allowing yourself to shine through all of that, okay? So we have Miss Spiderweb that came out here. And it says, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. So some of you, this can even be about you networking, right? Networking with people. Are you surrounded by people right now that are supportive of your goals, people who look down on you, or, or is it people who are not celebrating your victories, your wins, your success? So this to me is, for some of you with career success, could be about networking with people who inspire you, or talking, communicating, exploring what other options are there for you to kind of level up. So yeah, this is Spirit saying, reconsider your alliances and make new connections. So get out there, network, okay, is definitely something that's there. I do want to get some more of these cards, so let me grab this one here. And we do have the number 14 here, which is the Temperance card, okay, in the tarot. So this is also with the Temperance energy, it is about manifestation, okay, alchemy, co-creation, right? So this is you putting yourself out there, connecting with other people, networking, showcasing your talents, your skills, introducing yourself to people, making new friends, making new connections when it comes to the field that you're working in. I'm also seeing with the number 6 here with observation, that is connected back into the Lovers card. And the Lovers card is all about you making choices from your heart, choosing like, what does your heart say? Okay, with that. So let's see what else. What can pile number 1 do to improve the success in their career? And I feel like the big thing for you is embrace change, right? Exactly like Spirit's saying here, get comfortable with change. You want to grow, you want success, you want to evolve, you have to be comfortable outside of the comfort zone, right? Embrace the outside the box thinking and, evolving. Don't keep yourself and get all cozy and comfortable right where you're at. Like, we want to grow, we want to evolve, we want to continue to allow ourselves to grow. So let's see here. Taking risks, okay? Taking risks is another thing. What can pile 1 do to improve their career success? We have truth, and it says an honest desire to know and speak the truth produces beneficial results. And this is about you, I feel like, being honest with yourself, okay? Does this current, say, situation, job, career that you're in right now, does it make you happy? Does it bring you happiness? Does it bring you fulfillment? Like I said, all of you are going to have very different ideas of what success is to you. Some of you, it's money. Some of you, it is recognition. Some of you, it can be that you are, feeling so abundant and so many, you make new friends, you make new connections, you network with people. So that feeling of success is going to be something very different, right? But it's about you being honest with yourself. In the current place that you're in right now, is it feeding that desire that you have, right? Is it making you feel happy? Let's see here. Pile number 1. What can you do to improve your career success? We have a new start. And it says sometimes we must realize that what we have done needs to be discarded and we must make a new start. Okay? Which is right there. The Death card. Change. Okay? Endings. Let's see. What can pile number 1 do to improve their career success? We also have timing. And it says, if you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. Okay? So what this is really telling you here is that when we know we are in alignment with where we are supposed to be, for our career, that is when we start feeling all of these opportunities that are just coming and coming and coming to us, right? Doors opening everywhere, meeting and connecting with the right people. So to me, this also says a lot about whether you feel like things are stagnant and there are no opportunities, or do you feel, just as you're in your place right now, that all of these doors and opportunities are kind of opening up to you. And if you don't feel that way, right, where you feel like there's blockages and it's like, I'm being blocked from this or I'm being blocked from that, that's a need for you to be honest and create that shift that is needed. And for some of you, like Spirit's saying here, we have a new start. At the bottom of the deck, we have your beliefs. It says we all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us and keep us from moving toward creative solutions, right? And the creative solutions to me is when you feel some type of challenge or conflict, let's just say, with you progressing and moving forward. So think about, right? Observe. Do I have any beliefs right now that are blocking me from further progressing on my career path to allow for the success that I am truly looking for? Okay, so we're going to get one last message for you, pile number 1. What can you do to improve success in your career? What can pile number 1 do to improve success in their career? Okay, so we have number 13, the ruler, which oddly enough is also the death card. Okay, it says sometimes you must create and defend boundaries to protect yourself from the invasive or other inappropriate behavior of others. So yes, I'm feeling a big message here for some of you about the people that you have surrounding you. Okay, are they supportive? Are they helping to are they mentoring you? Are they putting you down? What kind of company do you keep? Okay, is what I'm seeing there. So we have the ruler. Okay, yes, sometimes you must create and defend boundaries to protect yourself from the invasive or other inappropriate behavior of others. So yeah, definitely. Some of you that are in situations, work environments, career environments that you feel are not really adding value, right? That is where you have to be honest with yourself. Should I keep myself in this place or should I continue to allow myself to grow? Okay, is what I'm seeing here. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope that this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with this card here and the smoky quartz crystal, this is going to be your reading today. So we're going to save this until after I pull the tarot for you. So our pick a card topic today is, what can you do to improve your career success? So let's see. Pile number 2. And I will have all of the tarot and oracle decks listed down below for you guys. The tarot that we're using today is the Aquarian tarot. So let's see, pile number 2. What can you do to improve your career success? What can pile number 2 do to improve their career success? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So we do have Capricorn energy. What can pile number 2 do to improve their career success? We have the Hierophant. What can pile number 2? Let's see. We also have the Queen of Wands. We also have the Four of Wands. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay. And I am seeing the Six of Swords at the bottom. Okay, so since we do have the Six of Swords here, the Six of Swords is a card of moving on. Maybe potentially letting something go or moving away from something. So for some of you, I am seeing this with you having the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles is about a new start, a new beginning, an opportunity for a new beginning. So some of you, this can be moving on. you know, maybe from something that you feel is not quite a fit for you, but you being open to allowing yourself to, I feel like, pursue new opportunities, new beginnings. Okay. For some of you, I'm also seeing here, and a way that you can improve the success in your career may be, in fact, taking your education to the next level. For those of you that have been thinking about that, or, you know, wanting to maybe go to school for something else, something new, or to kind of further your skill set, okay? Because we do have the Hierophant here, and we also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can be sometimes going to school, being a student, learning new things, learning new skills, whereas the Hierophant energy could literally be talking about education, higher learning. So many of you, it can be completing some type of schooling, or taking additional classes that are going to help you in a way to kind of level up your skills, that'll help to bring you more success, more stability within your career. Others of you, I'm seeing this can even be to improve. It can even be you getting a mentor, right? Maybe someone who you look up to, someone that inspires you, someone who feels like they are your muse, or that maybe something, their success is something that you are also wanting for yourself. And I feel like the Six of Swords is you being comfortable with evolving, with growing, with changing, making changes that you need to. Let's see, we have the Ace of Swords right underneath that. So the Ace of Swords can be some type of breakthrough, some type of idea. Ace of Swords is also about clarity. Okay, so for some of you, it can literally be moving on, allowing yourself to kind of move towards new beginnings and new opportunities here. Okay, we do have the Queen of Wands, which is a very powerful energy of pursuing your passions, your goals. It's also about you being more confident, I feel like, in yourself here as well. And I feel like with the Four of Wands, because this is a card talking about stability. It's also about celebrations, events. So many of you, like I'm seeing with the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands, this can even be you going to school, completing school. The Four of Swords can the Four of Wands can definitely be like a graduation, like a ceremony. You having and feeling excited, celebrating your finishing or completing some type of higher level education. For some of you, I feel like with the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, some of you are meant to kind of take your career to that next level of, say, management or executive, or maybe even owning your own business, okay? But it's a very beautiful energy that you do have here. I'm seeing Capricorn, Taurus. We also have Aries. We do have strong Aries energy. We also have Leo, Sagittarius, and also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here as well. With the Page of Swords, this is also about us gathering information, researching, learning, looking things up, right? Maybe for some of you, this is looking into your specific career field and seeing, you know, how else can I take this to the next level? Okay. A huge part of it with this Queen of Wands is about you realizing and recognizing how much potential you truly have within yourself, to be able to move towards your passions, your dreams, your goals, and be open to allowing yourself take advantage of those new opportunities that Spirit is kind of bringing in for you, that you feel confident enough to kind of go after them. Also with the Hierophant, I'm also feeling that some of you, it's keeping yourself disciplined, focused intention towards what it is that you want, so that you can move towards a very stable, grounded type of energy here as well. Okay, so definitely learning, I feel like, also from the past decisions that you've made, where they've led you to. So let's look at more of your, let's actually look at this one here. Okay, so we have recycle, learn from the past and apply it to creating your vision of the future. And that's kind of what I was just saying, is looking at the past, looking at what you've learned. Okay, the Hierophant is also about our beliefs. Okay, looking at our beliefs. So are there any beliefs that you have at present that could be holding you back, or are they serving you to help you to achieve the success in your career that you're truly looking for? Okay, the Queen of Wands is also an energy that when you have a goal, you have a desire that you want to bring forth, that you do not give up. Okay? The Queen of Wands, she's kind of like this force to be reckoned with. She is the embodiment of this energy that is truly creative, charismatic, confident, to pursue what her goals are. And if there is something that is blocking her, or something that comes along her path, a situation in which she feels that there is that stagnancy in a way that is there, she will find a way through it. So it's really about you channeling into that energy of the Queen of Wands, being more confident in yourself, pursuing the passions and the goals that you have. And if there is one door, let's just say an opportunity that's there, and you try to go after it, and it's just kind of like not flowing for you, be open to the change, be open to a shift, and kind of exploring other opportunities that are there. Okay. And then Spirit is saying here, learn from the past and apply it to creating your vision of the future. Okay. So let's see what else. And I'm going to move that there. Pile number 2. What can pile 2 do to improve their career success? What can pile 2 do? Okay, so we have selenite here, and it says clear the clutter. Okay, clear the clutter. Whether that clutter is happening in your mind, or there is anything in your life at this time that isn't really helping you to align with bigger and better, let's just say, right? If a job you feel is kind of holding you back in a way, or maybe circle of friends, coworkers, support. So clear the clutter. We also have azurite here, and it says get laser focused. Okay, laser focused on what you want. As I was kind of telling pile 1, career success is going to mean different things to different people, right? Because we all have a very different vision of what success is to us. So for some people, it is material. It is, money, abundance, prosperity. For some people, it is recognition, right, from others. Especially for those of you that have like jobs or careers in which you are kind of like in the public eye, or you're someone who's, let's just say you're an artist, and success to you would be you having a website that everybody knows about, everybody's talking about. So that success is going to mean different things for different people. Okay. But yes, this is Spirit saying here, in order for you to improve the success within your career, get laser focused on what it is that you are working towards, and anything that is not in line with it, with that clear the clutter, is what we are removing from our life. Okay. Let's see. What can pile number 2 do to improve their career success? We have ask, and it says launch, soar, and also request. Okay. I'm noticing that we have this little lion that's here. It's also giving me some strong, Leo energy, very confident. Okay. Being very confident in yourself. I'm also getting, because she looks like she's laying back here, and she's got this little bird that she has kind of sitting on her finger there. So I'm getting, for some of you, this is connecting with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit team, and asking for help. I feel like it could even be talking, like I said, for some of you, that can be mentorship. It can be you working with someone who's going to help to kind of, lead the way, or give you some advice, some guidance, okay, to help you to move along. But launching, soaring, to me, is about you feeling confident enough to pursue what those ideas are that you do have. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask your spirit team to give you some messages to help you, to lead you along your path, okay? So I am actually going to move this over here, and we're going to pull one of these. So pile number 2, what can you do to improve your career success? And I feel like definitely embodying the energy of the Queen of Wands. We do have the Goose Girl here with theft. So I'm also feeling another important thing for you is not really telling everybody, right, what your dream is, what your vision is, what your plan is, right? Unless they are people who are supportive of what your dreams and goals are, especially with the Queen of Wands energy here. Let people, I feel like, watch you as you create and manifest what your dreams are. Okay? It makes me feel like you kind of keeping things to yourself, not feeling the need to tell everyone what your ideas are, or maybe even, you know, what things inspire you and what your vision is. I feel like that could be a need for you to pay attention to the people, like I said, that you surround yourself with. Also, I'm noticing that this is number 15. The number 15 is connected into the devil. Okay, the devil energy within the tarot. And so to me, that can even be watching your thoughts, okay, where your thoughts are at. If they are thoughts that are self-limiting beliefs that could be keeping you blocked, okay, that can also be a need for you to be more mindful of where those thoughts are at. And then changing, right, what the belief systems are surrounding it with the Hierophant, okay? Because I feel like looking at that Queen of Wands energy, super powerful, very powerful energy. What else am I going to see? Let's actually pull one of these here. So what can Pile 2 do to improve their career success? We have step up and lead, okay? And the Queen of Wands is definitely a leader. Most definitely a leader. I'm also noticing here we have the number 3 and the number 4, which to me are the Empress and the Emperor. So this is also about you keeping your own energies balanced. Your feminine energy, the masculine energy, okay? So with the feminine energy, this is you nurturing those creative ideas that you have. And then the masculine energy is going to be the disciplined part of yourself that is actually taking action, making a plan, strategy, and focus and discipline that kind of comes along with that. But yes, the Queen of Wands is about you being in control, you making decisions, you pursuing, feeling confident enough in yourself. We have the new moon in Capricorn, step up and lead, which is a beautiful, powerful energy. It's about you, Spirit basically saying you are in control of your success. Okay? You'll go as far as you will allow yourself, in your success. You are in control here with that Queen of Wands energy. So let's get some more of these cards here. What can Pile number 2 do to improve their career success? Transformation. It says, allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. What can Pile number 2 do to improve their career success? Trust. It says, trust that you were born a creative being and have never stopped being one. Okay, so to me, it's also you believing in your talents, your skills, what you have to share and offer to the world. Let's see what else. What can Pile 2 do to improve their career success? We have overwhelm, and it says the hard work we love can leave us feeling burdened, drained, and burnt out, among other problems. Okay, so I feel like this is also kind of taking a look at what your current, say, responsibilities are. Are you at a place right now that you feel is you're working and working and working and you don't have time for rest, or you feel like you're not being paid your worth? Okay, so take some time to think about what things you can work towards letting go of. That's why Spirit's saying clear the clutter here. Okay, and also remember to take a break. Okay, remember to take a break, take time for you, because it is in that energy where we can kind of recharge and kind of realign what our vision is for the future in terms of our success. Okay, so balance is also another thing that I'm seeing here, especially with the number 11, which ties into the Justice card. bringing balance into your life, okay? Making sure that you are not just all work and no play. You want to make sure that your life is balanced. Time for you, which the number 14 is also the Temperance card, is also balance. Okay, so let's get some last message. Pile number 2. What can Pile do to improve their career success? We have the Fortune Teller, and it says being open to possibilities and trusting your intuition to interpret the answers from the Wild Goddess Oracle, which is this oracle here, can help you to help others, the Fortune Teller. Okay, so be open to possibilities and trusting your intuition, okay, is basically the message here with this card. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you, pile number 2. I do hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hello, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with this card here and the Ocean Jasper, this is going to be your reading today. And so I'm going to put this card over here until after we pull your tarot. I will have all of the tarot oracle decks listed down below, but we are going to be using the Aquarian Tarot for our reading today. So our topic for Pick a Card: what can you do to improve your career success? So let's see, pile number 3. What can pile number 3 do to improve their career success? Okay, let's see, pile 3. What can pile 3 do to improve their career success? Okay, so we do have the 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. What can pile 3 do to improve their career success? We also have the Hermit. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, so the one thing that I am noticing here, and I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay. I'm feeling two key things here. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is an energy of solitude, of reflection, introspection, taking some time for the self, looking deeply within the self to find answers. And we also have the 3 of Cups energy here, which is very different in that this is you being by yourself. And then 3 of Cups energy here is about connections with other people. The 3 of Cups is generally friendships. So, and I'm noticing how we have these 2 ladies that are back here, and there is another woman that is here facing these 2 ladies. So what you can do to improve your career success. For some of you, it could be that if you do feel, a little bit lost, maybe with ideas that you have, maybe for some of you, it is connecting with others, talking to other people, friends, maybe even family members, about what your ideas are, okay? Maybe that could be something that helps to give you clarity that you need, right? For others of you, it may be completely different. It could be that you are someone who is constantly asking other people, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Should I do this? Or should I do that? Or should I do that? That to me could be a need for you to stop looking for answers outside of yourself, and a need for you to kind of take that time to go within. So you can be kind of, depending who you are, very opposite, right? You can either be someone who is feeling lost and has spent a lot of time thinking about things, and you feel like, I just can't get it. Like, I don't know, how to change this or how to improve it, right? So maybe in that case, you have some friends surrounding you that are going to be able to give you some messages, communication, that are going to help to give you clarity. And for others of you, it's a need to just kind of shut everyone else out and actually go within yourself, right, to find those answers. Because with the Ten of Swords energy here, to me, this is a lot of over analyzing, a lot of overthinking things. That you could be mentally draining yourself with ideas and thoughts, and just like so much kind of being filtered in. And the Ace of Swords is about clarity. It's a breakthrough, right? And so maybe for some of you, it's a need to stop asking other people and to really take some time for yourself to look inside yourself about what it is that you really want out of your career, or where you want this to go. Okay? So with the Knight of Swords energy, this is about you being confident in your decisions and also taking action where you need to, so that you can help to lead yourself towards that place of success. You do have the Ace of Pentacles as the overall energy here. And the Ace of Pentacles is about an opportunity for a new beginning. Okay, so maybe for some of you with that Ten of Swords, it can be symbolic of you letting something go and opening yourself up to something new. Okay, but with the Hermit energy, this being very important because you are taking some time to really think, okay, what do I want out of my career? What are my desires? What are my passions? And maybe, sometimes we need to just kind of reflect within the self instead of, talking or communicating with other people about what they're doing and what, do they, or feeling the need to go to others for validation, right? Where we can find those messages kind of within ourselves and be open, I feel like, to those new opportunities that are there. Okay, so yes, for some of you, it could be, like I said, complete opposite. You could either be someone who's been taking some time to really think and kind of shut out the whole world. And this is where Spirit is saying maybe supportive people or friends, and you kind of sharing what your ideas are with others can help you to give you the clarity that you might need. And then you just kind of go maybe back into hermit mode where you take some time to rest, reflect, meditate on it, and do it that way. Or it could be the complete opposite for you. Okay, so I do want to clarify this Ten of Swords. Let's see. And the Three of Cups is also about joy and happiness, fulfillment. And it's the three, since it's the number three, the threes are tied into the Empress energy, which is about creativity. So maybe for some of you, it is exploring creative ideas, creative inspiration that you do have. And even this Knight of Swords looks like he's got his sword kind of like on his shoulder. So it almost looks like he's thinking about what kind of action he's going to take. Although the Knight of Swords is very fast, quick movement. So I'm feeling that there is a little bit of a pause for you to take some time to think about what is creatively inspired you, so that you can really kind of gain that clarity about, is everything in alignment in my life at this time to help to lead me towards that success, or is there something that I need to let go of? Okay, let's see here. Why is the Ten of Swords here? And that could be a need for you to kind of bring an end, right, to the overthinking things, overanalyzing things. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Swords here? We have the Queen of Wands. And we have with Four of Cups. Okay, I will say, when I was doing the little bit of a pre-shuffle, just kind of getting the deck ready for your pile, the Four of Cups came out over and over and over again. The Four of Cups can talk about boredom. It can talk about a feeling of indifference or not feeling emotionally discontent. So if you're doing something, that is not making you feel happy, not making you feel fulfilled, then I feel like this is you also, taking some time to reflect, how can I change this? Especially if you're in a job right now or a career that you feel is not really making you feel happy or fulfilled. What other creative ideas can you really explore? Okay. The Four of Cups can also be about missed opportunities, because as you see, we have the Three Cups here, And then we have this other cup here that is kind of coming out of the sky, out of the clouds. That is an opportunity. Okay, that is an opportunity that's there. So it's also about you being open to the opportunities that are already surrounding you. The universe is filled with opportunities, but it is about our perspective and how we look at those opportunities that makes all the difference. Okay, so yes, if you're not feeling completely happy, completely fulfilled and content, you're feeling bored, you're feeling like, the career that you're in is not really giving you what it is that you truly want, take some time, in reflection with the Hermit energy to think about, okay, where do I want my career to go? Do I feel like my needs are being met? Whether emotionally or even in a way of prosperity and abundance. Do I feel like I'm being paid my worth? Okay. Some of you, I don't know why, I'm just getting with this Three of Cups. Some of you could be comparing yourself to other people that you might have in your friends group or even co-workers and things of that nature. But I'm feeling with this Queen of Wands kind of coming in as well. It's like Spirit is wanting you to focus on you, yourself, your power, not needing validation from other people, and just kind of doing what you do best. That Queen of Wands energy is very powerful. It's very, very creative. And so I feel like Spirit is saying here that as long as you continue to follow what your dreams are, the Queen of Wands is also this energy of a leader, right? Her taking the lead, you taking the lead in your success and, bringing an end to the overthinking, the overanalyzing, paying attention to your surroundings, paying attention to people that Spirit does lead into your life that could even bring in that creative inspiration towards you or give you the clarity that you need. Okay, so be open to receiving those messages from all areas. It could be that Spirit is trying to help you to communicate with you about ways in which you can improve your career success through other people, through introspection and meditation. But it is a need for you to kind of be open, right? Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the message that Spirit is kind of guiding to you. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Cancer energy here. We also have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We do have Gemini energy, Virgo, Libra, and then we also have Aquarius energy. So I do want to look at some other oracle, and let's see what this one says here. We have patience, and it says creativity takes time, and sometimes a project can seem to be taking too long or I think that should be seem to be failing. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, it can be feeling frustrated. Okay. And maybe this is a need for you to be a little bit more patient with the success in your career. Okay. So let's see what else we have here for you. Pile number 3. What can you do to improve your career success? We have citrine here, and it says bring in the light. Okay, bring in the light. And that kind of reminds me of the Hermit energy, because the Hermit is holding this little lantern here with a little star in it. And so the Hermit is really where we discover ourselves. We discover who we are, what our desires are, what our dreams are. It's where we do a lot of healing work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of discovering who we are as a person. Okay, so to me, this is about you finding the light within yourself. Okay, the things that do make you happy, the things that do make you feel fulfilled. Because the Four of Cups can definitely be an energy where we feel sorry for ourselves. I think of the Four of Cups at times like we're having a pity party for ourselves. We're feeling discontent, we're feeling unhappy, but when we're in that place energetically, it's hard for us to kind of get ourselves out of that slump of feeling boredom or feeling unhappy and feeling discontent. But we have to know that we are in control, right? You're in control with that Queen of Wands energy. So sometimes it could be a need for us to just take a little break, take a little rest, take some time to really think and look within and find those answers that you seek within yourself. And that may be even something that helps to kind of spark this Queen of Wands energy within you, because it is only you who has the ability to bring yourself out of that Four of Cups energy. Right? Where we just feel completely dissatisfied, we feel unhappy. We have to know that we are in control, right? Of where we are leading our success to. So bringing in the light, we have the citrine. I don't know if I have any citrine up here. Right there. A little one, but I don't want to move it, but you guys can see that right there. I don't want to move it because everything might just like tumble around it. But yes, maybe working with citrine could be something that's very powerful. For some of you, I also have some smoky citrine right here. And then we have that one there. But yes, bringing in the light, maybe for some of you, working with that crystal could be something that helps you to kind of open yourself up to, you know, any blockages that you might have that are, you know, helping to open you up with abundance. And I feel like definitely, you know, with the Queen of Wands, being more confident in yourself, be open to the opportunities, to the ideas that Spirit kind of brings through for you, okay? Especially with that Ace of Swords, because I feel like this is important here. You taking that time to look within yourself, okay? So let's see here. What can pile 3 do to improve their career success? We have Moonstone, and it says, live your purpose. Okay, live your purpose. So many of you, you know, it could be trying to figure out what your purpose is. Does it make you happy? Or what you're doing right now, does it make you happy? Okay, so living your purpose is something that some of you may not know, you know, what that is yet. And the Hermit energy is going to help you to get there. Okay, where we just regularly spend some time cutting out, you know, the outside noise and really looking deeply within the self. You know, something that you feel your soul is calling you to do with the live your purpose, and being patient with that, okay? Little by little, one step at a time. I feel like the important thing here is that Queen of Wands energy, with you focusing your intention towards what it is that you are wanting to manifest, what it is that you are wanting to create, okay? So let's see, what else? Pile number 3. What can you do to improve your career success? Decisive action is one thing here. We have the new moon in Aquarius, and it says open up to change. Okay, so especially if you're feeling boredom, you're feeling discontent, you're feeling unhappy, know that you are in control, right? You have the power to change the situation that you're in right now, especially if you're in a career that you feel like is not really helping to lead you towards what it is that you really want. Be open to making changes, to making decisions. Focus on, I feel like, the positive, especially with the 4 of Cups. Focus on the positive things right now. Okay, so let's see here. We have identity, recognition, self-awareness, and examine. Okay, so to me, this ties into, again, the Hermit energy. Okay. Recognition, self-awareness, and examining. So to me, this is about you looking within yourself, okay? Discovering who you are, your own identity with that Hermit energy, okay? Taking some time to discover you, what it is that would truly make you happy, what would make you feel fulfilled. The Ace of Swords to me can also be that you remove things out of your life that are not in alignment. Okay, if you're wanting change and you're wanting success, then I feel like it is about you being open to making those changes that are necessary, taking decisive action, being confident in your decisions. Okay, so I am going to move this card up here. And we're going to see pile number 3. What can you do to improve your career success? We have the Fairy Ring. And it says new skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. Okay, so maybe for some of you, it is learning a new skill. Maybe it is, you know, taking a class or something that's going to help you to level up your skill set so that you are able to progress a little bit further, right, along your career path that'll lead you towards success. I'm also getting, because I'm noticing in the back of this card, she's kind of flying here on the, what is that little thing? The trapeze bar or something like that. I don't know what it's called, but there's this frog that's flying in the air. So to me, and I'm also noticing a rabbit here too, which is like this symbol of fertility, growth. We've got a little mouse here. And I'm feeling a lot of it, for some of you could feel very nervous about making some type of change. But I'm also feeling there's a need for you to kind of step outside of the comfort zone. Be open to pursuing, your dreams, your goals. I'm definitely feeling kind of taking a leap of faith. Okay, I'm noticing that both the rabbit and the frog are kind of like mid-air here. And she's kind of flying here ready to catch that frog. So to me, this says a lot about you being flexible. I feel like is another thing. Being flexible, being open to learning new things, trying new things, exploring, okay, is something else. So let's get some more messages here. What can pile 3 do to improve their career success? Right? Because nothing really changes, especially if you're feeling 4 of Cups, right? Bored, indifferent, unhappy, discontent. Something needs to change, but then you don't know how to change it or when to change it. It's just like you stepping into that Queen of Wands powerful energy, which isn't easy, right? It's kind of when we feel like stuck in their energy, but I feel like with the Hermit, this is you taking some time to be more observant, right? More self-aware. Am I holding myself back? Are my thoughts holding me back? Okay? So taking some time to recognize what patterns of behavior or even thoughts that you might have. Are you hesitating? Are you procrastinating? Are you staying in the comfort zone? So being open to change and feeling more confident in yourself, taking risks, okay, is another thing that I'm seeing here to improve, right? We have to take a risk. We have to be comfortable with stepping outside of the comfort zone in order to create the change that we wish to see with the career. We have sacred space, and it says use beautiful art, music, and creativity of all kinds to put you into a sacred space. Okay? So like I said, for some of you taking that time in hermit mode, maybe this is you creating a little space in your home where you feel you can allow yourself to be creative. Maybe it is, like this is giving an example here of surrounding yourself with beautiful art, music, right? Whatever you do for yourself that helps you kind of get into that creative mood, right? Of exploring your ideas, the things that inspire you. Because the Ace of Swords is about a breakthrough. It's about clarity. It's about us also listening to our inner truth, right? Who we are and what we want, what we desire, what we want to create, okay? And maybe having a little sacred space in your house, maybe where you light some candles, you have, who knows, maybe pictures of your ancestors, you have little candles and things where you can just kind of go there to that space and journal and really think about some ideas. And maybe, kind of going over what are my fears? What is blocking me? What is holding me back? Okay. Let's see what else. What can pile 3 do to improve their career success, confidence? It says, know and feel this affirmation beyond a doubt. I am all that I need to get what I want. Okay. I am all that I need to get what I want. That is your affirmation. And that is that Queen of Wands right there. What can I do? What can pile 3 do to improve their career success? Success, it says, enjoying your life and the unfolding of your creative abilities as much as possible is real success. So this is allowing yourself to be creative, right? To really step into you doing things that you feel you're passionate about, okay? As I was telling pile 1 and pile 2, everyone is going to define success in different ways, okay? Some people, it is your success through, moving up the corporate ladder. You're moving into management. You're moving into executive level. You're owning your own business. For some people, it is public recognition as a way to define success. You have to think about what that means to you. But again, for some of you, I'm getting a very clear message of you, especially if you kind of constantly go to other people for guidance and advice. Take some time to listen to what your soul is telling you, okay, about where it's leading you, and being confident in that, right? In where your intuition is kind of drawing you towards, Okay, so let's get your last message. But yes, identity, I feel like, is another very important thing. This is you discovering who you are, right? Living your purpose. So what can pile 3 do to improve their career success? We have the resolute, and it says, if you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may appear to you to be always in the future or in another's power. Okay, so I'm going to put that up here so you guys can read that and just kind of let that settle into you. If you do not resolve to be patient and endure tough times, success may appear to you to be always in the future or in another's power. Okay? So that is a very, very beautiful message, right? Because our path to success is not always an easy one, right? Otherwise, everyone would feel successful and abundant and at the top. It definitely takes consistency. It takes organization. It takes focus. It takes discipline. It takes work. And there can be a lot of setbacks. There can be a lot of challenges. We can face adversity. We can face, feeling like we're moving towards something and we feel like we're failing, right? The important thing is not how many times you fall down, but how many times you get back up to do it again, to try again. Okay? And that, I feel like, is you understanding that you can make this success within your career as something that is very possible, right? And learning to be patient. Patient was the first message you had coming out here. Okay? I'm looking at that as success is something that does take time, but the more consistency and effort, and the Queen of Wands has like a not going to give up type of attitude. This is what I want. This is my focus. This is my mission. This is what I'm setting my sights on. I'm not going to give up. It is being so confident in yourself and paying attention, right, to where your soul is leading you towards, okay, in order to make these changes, right? We have rapid improvements here by advanced training and learning new skills, okay? So that may even be something that really helps you to kind of open up towards success within your career, okay? But also doing things that ring true for you, things that fit you, who you truly are as a person, right? Because we can try to force ourselves into a certain career and it's like it doesn't even resonate for us, but we think, okay, I want to do this because it makes good money. But are we really passionate about it? Do we really love it? Do we love the job? Do we love the career? Okay? So make sure that it's something that you feel fully embodies who you are as a person, so that you can continue to move towards the success you're really looking for. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you. Pile number 3. I do hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.